Hey everyone, RJ here with CV Tech, and this is my 1 year review with the Honor 7X. And first of all, I want to say this phone has been great. I've experienced no issue with this phone the entire year that I've had it. And I also want to say that I'll be kind of scattered in this review here, going from here to there, showing you this test, that test, and just going to the settings menu and the camera and all that kind of stuff. So just bear with me as I give you my opinion of this phone and just kind of take you around the phone a little bit and tell you my experience and what I think of the phone. So there is one little gripe that I have with this phone, which I will mention somewhere in this video. It's not a very major one, it's a minor one, and it kind of prevents me from using this phone more than I would like to. But anyway, right now it's in its case, so I'm going to take it out of the case because that red is just too nice to not show off. Okay, this phone has been in a case since I've got it, and this phone is pretty much in flawless condition. I mean, you can look around the phone here and see that, I mean, there's no dings, there's no nothing. This phone is like in perfect, flawless condition. And it's just been a great phone. I mean, you got metal here. It's really nice metal here on the sides, the back. Your dual camera setup with flash, fingerprint scanner, Honor branding down here on the back. Now it does have micro USB charging, which that may turn some off, but not a big deal for me. Got the headphone jack, really big positive there. Bottom firing speaker sounds pretty good. And on the right side here, of course, is your volume rocker and your power button there. And also here you have your 5.99 inch display, I want to say it is. Yes, there is some bezel. Not a big deal for me. It still looks really good and not a big issue there for me. Now onto the screen. The screen looks really nice. Okay, right now I got it set in 720 HD plus. You can change it to full 1080, so you can change it from 1080 to 720 or have it on smart. I'll show you that here in a moment here. But first of all, I want to show you the fingerprint scanner. Okay, of course we all know Huawei and Honor does their fingerprint scanners right. I mean, you can just really tap it and boom, it's on. Also, face recognition is also set up as well. So right now, looking at the camera, looking at it, and there you go. Try that again. Not looking at it, power it on, and there you go. So it works pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and try it now while I'm looking at it here. Power the phone on, and there you go. Does a really good job here unlocking the phone by face recognition. Of course, it's not the most secure in the world, so I would just still use the fingerprint scanner if you want the most security here on your phone. Now the phone is blazing. It's still blazing fast. It's quick. It runs Android 8.0 Oreo. It does get security patches. I'm on March 1st, 2019 security patch right now. This phone runs the, I think it's 2.36 gigahertz octa-core Kirin 659 with 3 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of onboard storage. You can also expand that with an SD card, and you access that here by this SIM SD card tray right there. I get a ton of questions on these phones wondering where the SIM card, SD card goes, and basically if you look on the sides or anywhere where the SIM ejection tool enters into the phone, that's where your SD and SIM card is on your phone. Now going to the settings here for a moment, we're going to look around here. Of course, we have the EMUI here on this here with an EMUI 8.0. Got your wireless and networks here for Wi-Fi, mobile network tethering, dual SIM management, mobile data call settings, VPN, device connections there as well. You got battery here. So the battery does a really good job. I've not seen any issue with battery. Battery seems to last a long time. So you have 32% battery there with 5 hours approximate. You got power saving mode, ultra power saving, and right here we can change your screen resolution. You got smart resolution. You can customize it to HD plus or full HD plus. I keep it on 720 because I really don't care, and it saves on battery. And battery usage optimized and battery percentage, you can put it next to the icon or turn it off or whatever you want to do. Now as far here as display goes, you have your brightness, your color mode here. So you can change your color and temperature to default, warmer, cooler look. And you can just change it however you want it to be, which is really kind of a nice feature there. Sleep mode, eye comfort on or off. Got your home screen style of just a standard or an app drawer. I am running Nova Launcher as I do on all my phones on this device right now as well. Wallpapers, full screen display. You can view modes here in large, medium, or small, whichever you prefer to use. Text size, screen resolution there again. You can go in here and have smart resolution, HD plus or full HD. Plus there as well. Screensaver and auto rotate screen. Got your sounds and your storage. So right here, running 8.0 Oreo. Just have a storage cleaner here, and it's really nice to have that on a phone. Security and privacy here. You have your fingerprint ID, your face unlock, and all that kind of cool stuff there. You see a lot of phones. And, this phone has just been great. You got your system down here. This is all your information and stuff like that, which, like I said, 8.0 Oreo, running EMUI 8.0 on March 1st, 2019 security patch. So, there's some settings in here. It's not like loaded with settings, but, it does have enough. Now, this is the Honor 7X. The Honor 8X is out. Looks like a really nice phone. There has been some about LTE bands here in the US, but the Honor 7X has all the necessary LTE bands that you need here in the US. So no problems there whatsoever. And like I say, the phone is just working flawlessly. I've not had a single issue with this phone. There's nothing I can say about it that's negative. Okay, the phone works great. The camera has good quality. The speaker on the bottom sounds okay. Has good call quality. I mean, the phone is just great. Now, looking here, we'll go ahead and kind of browse through here and look at some of the Geekbench scores. You'll see that single core score is 940, multi-core score is 3725, which is pretty respectable, for this phone here. No issues there whatsoever. And looking here at Antutu, got a score of 90,088, which also is not that bad considering this phone's a year old, running a smaller processor, the Kirin processor. So not much of a big deal there. Like I said, for normal medium usage, this phone works great. I haven't really done much gaming on the phone. If you want to see gaming on the phone, leave it in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do about that. Now, the one thing that really keeps me from using this phone more than I do is the fact that this phone has a lack of Wi-Fi calling. Now, this phone, of course, does not support any CDMA carrier like Verizon or Sprint, only T-Mobile and AT&T. And in my area, I use T-Mobile, and there's no Wi-Fi calling, and I really don't get any signal here, or very little to no signal here in my area. So having no Wi-Fi calling, pretty much I'm in almost constant no service, and it's not reliable enough to be able to expect to get text or phone calls. So that's one gripe that I have with this phone here, and why I don't use it more than I do is the fact that it does not have any Wi-Fi calling feature available, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, it is what it is. But like I say, there's nothing else I can say about the phone. The phone works great. I mean, the viewing angles are good. It's right now it's in 720p. You can make it full 1080 if you so want to. And I'm not really sure what the going price is for this phone is right now, but honestly, in my opinion, it's definitely worth it. I mean, the build is premium. The cameras are good. Front camera is pretty good as well. And I got my little fan controller here. Go to the camera here for a moment, and I want to take a picture with the flash off and with the flash on. Just give you a little bit of a detail here of how this camera looks taking a picture. So just right now in auto mode, taking a picture, and looking at the picture here, you'll see that the quality is really sharp. I mean, you can go in there and see everything really good, really nice, really clear, and there is no issue with camera quality on this phone. Go ahead and fire up the flash here to see just how detailed we can get. All right, got the flash there, and bringing this up here, and that's just even better. I mean, you can just see the detail, all the little speckles there in the remote. I'll get out here in a minute. It's just very clear, and I mean the camera quality is really, really good on this phone. No complaints whatsoever. Audio quality while recording is really, really good. Now, some of the specs, some of the features is really nice. Up top there is your flash. This button up here is for your wide aperture. This right here, of course, is your portrait mode. This button up here is for your moving picture, enable or disable. And of course, your front-facing camera there as well. So turning the camera around to the front here, you got portrait mode and beauty mode, all that kind of nice stuff there as well. So slide over here, you have your photo mode, pro photo, video, pro video, AR lens. I mean, all these light painting, time lapse, slow motion filters. You can download more stuff there as well. And also, in pro video mode, I'll go ahead and show you that right now. Let's go in here. You can go in here and set your autofocus to manual if you want it to be long distance or short distance or whatever. It's nice to have that because not all phones have like an autofocus lock. So it's nice to have that pro video mode in here to change your exposure, auto white balance, your autofocus, and be able to change all that stuff. It's a really nice feature to have on this device here. And, you know, like I said, honestly, just to be completely honest with you, if you're still out there and you're looking for a really nice phone that's unlocked for GSM carriers, and you don't, you know, buy into all this, you got to have completely bezel-less displays and, you know, just a full screen, and you don't mind a little bit of bezel on top and the bottom, this is a fantastic phone. It's still worth the buy. It does run Oreo. Don't matter to me if it runs Oreo, Nougat, Pie, whatever it runs. Don't matter. It really don't bother me none. I know it matters to some, but to me, I don't give a rip, to be honest with you. This is a great phone, and it's still receiving updates. I mean, March 2019 security patch, and it's still receiving updates. You know, will it get Pie? It's supposed to. From what I've been reading, it's supposed to get Android 9 Pie. Don't know when yet, but it may get it, it may not. If it does, it does. If it don't, it don't. However, I do know most likely being Huawei, being Honor, if it does get Pie, it'll run even better than it does now because that's just the reputation of their updates making their phones better than they were before. So that's just all I want to say about this phone here, is that the phone has been great. I mean, I've not had any issue with it, and the phone just flies. So if you're looking for a phone, this probably for a pretty good price right now, and you want a phone, you know, that's going to support, you know, the majority of bands for the US, this is the phone I still would highly recommend, is the Honor 7X. So if this was helpful and informative in any way, hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it down below. And be sure to subscribe, because you never know when I might put out update videos and stuff like that, and you might miss it if you ain't subscribed. So please subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and YouTube might notify you. You don't never know. But anyway, thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all next time.